Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexis DeCicca and I've had type 1 diabetes since I was 15 years old. At the start of every video, I'm going to test my blood sugar currently and tell you if it's in range, too high or too low for me personally. For my personal range, it's like 80 to 120, maybe 140, but then with my high blood sugar, I only get really worried if it's over 250. But yeah, so my blood sugar is 162, so I felt a little bit lower, and so I had some chocolate. Usually I do juice boxes, and that usually brings up my blood sugar pretty quick. It's always easier to do a liquid instead of like a solid because it takes longer to process. So let's get into the video. So first and foremost, being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes was the scariest and hardest thing I ever went through. But I couldn't have done it without the help from my family and friends from the very beginning. So a couple months prior, my family knew I was very irritable and thought it was because of my period, like everybody thinks so if you're a girl. And so at the time, and I started to lose weight and still being starving after eating twice as much as I've been eating. And then came, so waking up every hour to drink water and use the bathroom. That was the last thing my mom knew. Something was not right. I had immediate blood work the next day. And what happened was I had an appointment for a graft for my gums because it was receding. And what happened was we canceled it. And it was so scary because even with having insulin, when I had it a year later, my blood sugar was like over 400, so I could have been pretty scary, so I'm glad we canceled it. So what happened, after blood work, I got McDonald's pancakes and syrup. If only my mom knew then, but we had no idea. So the whole day went on. I thought I was fine, but I knew something was wrong, because as soon as I walked in my mom's vehicle, my sister my twin sister was in there. And she looked at me, and immediately they started crying. They're like, honey, you have type 1 diabetes. We have to take you to the doctors for an insulin shot. And I was like, WTF? Like, what is that? Like, I knew something. I heard of it, but I never, like, my mom's friend had it, but I never knew. Like, I didn't think something bad could happen, like, how it could randomly happen. Like, I didn't even know the symptoms. I didn't know I had to take insulin, like, and before I knew it, I was there learning about alcohol and that you can never wake up again if you fall asleep, if you think you're drunk, but it's really low blood sugar. That just, like, stuck in my mind. I was like, I couldn't stop crying. I was crying with my mom, and I barely talked for a week. I didn't know how to, like, live with this disease, and, like, doing shots. I just couldn't bear the thought of doing like, I had to take 4 shots a day, and it seemed like every time I did a shot, like, then as soon as you know it, I would have another shot. But you know what? I got myself a Medtronic insulin pump, and I finally got my freedom back. I was diagnosed May 26, 2010, and got an insulin pump August 13th, 2010. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I've had it for now almost 10 years, and I've really grown, like, with it. Like, my blood sugar is being a lot better after college, and you just gotta take every day by day, learning things. If shots are still your thing, you don't have to do a pump. Like, it helped me, but might not help some other people, and they're just used to it. But, you know, diabetes isn't a death sentence, and you can live your life, and you can go to diabetes camps, make you feel like you're finally in the majority and not the minority. It was the best thing that ever happened. I helped kids, and I met a great diabetes friend, call her Bestie, and it's really great. So Don't think of this diagnosis as you can't do anything, can't do sports, can't sing, can't do any kind of job. You can, you'll get through this, and I'll help you through this. You can change your site every 3 days or have 4 shots a day and keep doing what you're doing. So never give up. Bye guys. See you in the next video.